Happy, what's today? Is it Thursday? Happy Thursday. If it's not Thursday, insert whatever day it is that you're seeing this. It is September 25th. It is National Daughters Day. I've never really understood these appointed days. It almost comes across like you were encouraged to show your appreciation that particular day. Never mind the other 364 days of the year, but on that day, you're going to show your appreciation. See what I'm saying? Never makes sense to me. I've always blamed like Hallmark, but I think that's more of like this culture thing that we have morphed into. Regardless, my child inspired today's devotional. Occasionally, I will do things sometimes that make my child just kind of ask me, why? Why did you just do that? That doesn't make any sense. How can you be like that toward them when they've done this to you? And I forgot where that came from, as sad as that sounds. But I used to think that I was just this abnormal person for the longest time and didn't understand at the time what I was actually doing. But I never felt it within me to treat someone how they've treated me, but instead treat them how I wish that they would treat me. When you were absolutely so stressed, you will forget stuff like that. Where that comes from, Luke chapter 6, verse 31. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. When you are abiding by that motto, do you know what that actually ends up doing? It puts a stop to any negativity that might be connected with whatever. It's like for every action, there's a opposite and equal reaction. So if somebody is spiteful toward you, you naturally want to be spiteful toward them, matching their energy. I get it. However, if you keep doing that, it's going to be this never-ending cycle of bitterness. And that is not what Jesus had in mind. Jesus wasn't offering some kind of motto that would later be placed on a living room wall as decor, right next to live, laugh, love. That's not what he was doing. He was describing a way of life that cuts through any cycle of bitterness, puts it to a complete and total stop. It is not. Treat people as they've treated you. That's your ego. Go sit down. It is instead treat people how you wish that they would treat you. We'd be here all day if I went through the list of all the times that somebody has done me wrong. Where it can be problematic is that if you continuously interact with people who take advantage of that way about you, because that's going to exhaust you. And you should not surround yourself with people who are going to actually mistreat you intentionally. But that's something completely different. Abiding by this motto is a lot easier said than done. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I used to think that Satan himself was this red guy with horns, with a pitchfork, with a tail. Insert like Warner Brothers style of imagery here. That's what I used to think. If God is love, then what is Satan? Satan is hate. Satan is negativity, bitterness, animosity. If you give in to that kind of mentality of being petty and spiteful and, well, they did me wrong, let me show them. Nah, boo-boo, it's going to consume your heart if you are not careful. And in my opinion now, after I've experienced some things, when you allow negativity and bitterness, animosity, hatred to consume you so much that you forget how to be compassionate, how to show kindness, how to show generosity. That is Satan. So plenty of times, even my own child did not understand why I was so forgiving. To this day, she probably doesn't get it. One time we're going to see Mama. Why do you do so much for her? I don't get it. And I said, well, think of it like this. I'm pretty sure that I've done something within your life that has upset you, that you still remember to this day, but you just don't bring it up. I do not want you to learn to hold any of that against me 20 years from now. Just because somebody does you wrong does not mean that you allow their actions to change who you truly are, but instead, perhaps show them a little bit compassion and grace so that maybe if God needs to, he can change their heart even 20 years later. Maybe. Living out the golden rule, applying this to life in all sincerity, not for any kind of intent or in hopes you get something out of it in return. But actually sincerely applying it to life requires a lot of patience and a lot of grace in areas within you where you have the absolute urge to retaliate. Every single solitary time that you choose kindness over pettiness or truth over gossip, you are allowing God a place within your waking life where your actions will not only show but speak louder than what any words could possibly describe. The golden rule itself, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's not a suggestion. It's a mirror that when you look into it, you're not going to see the people who have done you wrong, but instead you will see your own heart and how God is shaping it even after chaos. I want you to do me a favor. Go find a mirror and tell yourself in the mirror, today, I will respond to others, not with what I think they deserve, but with the grace that I hope to receive.